Welcome. We're here. Welcome to my very first podcast, our podcast. Welcome to Kawaii Mom,
Podcast.
the podcast,
Yay!
the show.
Cheers.
So whatever it is, cheers. Sponsored by Anonymous.
Delicious.
What would you like to know?
If only you knew.
What would you like to know? Let's start with this is not for kids. Right? This is not for kids. So
18 and up.
The store and the brand is very family friendly, but this is not. I would not say this is family friendly.
No.
This is no.
Hide your kids.
Yeah, it's not family friendly. So it's got to be a different channel for sure. Not this 100%. one. Not this one. It's not. This is not the audience. So
listen to this after you drop the kids off. That's cool.
Or while you're waiting to pick them up, perhaps.
Maybe at the gym.
This ain't for kids.
Nope.
Blippi is a great show. Oh no, I don't like Blippi. I think what I wanted to say was Bluey.
Bluey.
Blippi's fun. I don't know. Whatever. Bluey, Blippi, beep boop, beep bop. Something that's not this.
Right.
So let's get that clear. We got that clear.
Clear.
That's very important.
That's actually very important.
Yeah.
Let's touch base with that.
Yeah. I'm BJ, short for Brandy J, and I'm the owner of two businesses, Kawaii Candy and Karaoke, which is the location that we're in right now, which is my candy shop that also has karaoke rooms. And then I also own Kawaii Candy Cart, which is a small dessert catering company. And then I have my personal TikTok, which is called Kawaii Mom, which this is now an extension of that. So that's me. And this is my sister, Shy, who works with me all the time. We're together most of the time. And this is my co-host. Pretty much as long as she wants to be here.
Yeah.
This is my co-host. And this is the candy shop. So we already mentioned that. We're using it as a backdrop because why not? It's super cute.
It fits the theme.
It fits the vibe.
And you get to see all of the candy change.
Yes. Because
the episodes.
Because they do be changing.
They do be changing
often. Some people love it. Some people hate that. I don't know what to tell you. We're trying to keep it exciting.
You gotta come in while you can.
You gotta keep it exciting. And we don't take the stuff off the shelves.
Right.
The customers do. So yeah.
That's up to you. So if you see something you like, you better come this week and get it.
Yes, and we do have a certain variety available online as well. We don't ship chocolate in higher temperatures, but I would say we probably have about 60 to 70% of the store online.
Black boxes are on there. Mm-hmm. Other stationery items.
Yeah.
All fun things.
About 70% of the store, is online.
Mm-hmm.
Ever growing as we grow. So how would you tell the audience about you and what brought you here? Because you're not from Kentucky.
No.
Mm-hmm. You're not from Kentucky. So let the people know.
Well, hi everyone. My name is Cheyenne, or you can call me Shy. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram at Cheyenne Lene. Growing platform on there. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Fashionista.
Mm-hmm. Your internet stylist.
My
personal stylist.
I could be your personal stylist.
She didn't style this.
No.
Yo,
but she ate. No, she ate.
No,
she ate.
Chill, bro. Chill.
We have two different styles.
That's okay.
She rocks it, though. I personally cannot. I'm 23 years old. I am originally from San Diego, California, born and raised. I moved out here to Kentucky last year due to some changes in family dynamic.
Oh, that's a nice way to put it.
Yeah. I think it's a
very mature way.
Nothing too crazy. I think as a growing adult,
yes,
I think I've just realized things that have made me uncomfortable, and I wanted to put myself in a space that I felt I could thrive in, and where I could learn about myself, and I have, honestly. And
good for you, because that's not easy to do.
It was not an easy transition for sure, and it definitely wasn't an easy decision, but I knew that moving out here would allow me to release a lot of built up trauma, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And it's allowed me to like accept things the way that they are and to like kind of forgive.
Yeah.
And just move on, you know, as a person.
It's not easy. I feel like from your age, like early 20s, it's really important to like get away from your hometown. So it's not like the best situation. So if you have the opportunity to do it, like I didn't, maybe kind of like you should do it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so I was very blessed to have the opportunity to move in with my sister and finish school. I still have a semester left, but I'm studying business marketing.
Hey.
Period. Finish that and just figure out where I want to go once that's done and start a new chapter in my life. But being out here has allowed me to grow and see a different side of the country for sure. Being in Louisville has taught me that I don't really like it here. And that's okay.
Yeah.
But the people have been very nice.
Good.
Southern hospitality exists.
Yeah.
For sure. This is a great city for people who want to settle down.
Yeah. Well, how else are you supposed to know about other places if you don't go?
If you don't go.
Right.
Even if you don't travel. Mm-hmm. Like the 3 days that we spent in Chicago, that was amazing. Mm-hmm. Very eye-opening.
Yeah. She's the store
I'm the store supervisor.
So if you ever decide to visit or look on social media or whatever, that's who's going to be here most of the time. We have 2 other staff members who maybe one day we'll get them on. Probably. Yeah. But Shy's here. Shy's at the store most of the time. So
a little bit about you, because you're not from here.
Mm-hmm. I'm not. If that wasn't obvious, if that wasn't blatantly obvious, I don't know how many people who will be watching this who live in Louisville or live in Kentucky or whatever, but it's like pretty blatantly obvious I'm not from here.
Right.
You just walk around and then you see me. But no, so I moved here from Las Vegas, Nevada, originally from San Diego, California. It's my hometown, born and raised. That's where our mother resides. She'll never leave. Yeah, so that's where I'm from. Sisters. Did we
mention that?
Yeah, we mentioned that. Small sister, by the way. So yeah, I was born and raised in San Diego. Then I moved from Las Vegas. So I was in San Diego for about 14 years, and then I was in Las Vegas for 15 years before I moved here to Louisville. And I've been in Louisville, I can't even believe, going on 6 years.
That's crazy.
In December.
That's crazy.
Insane. I feel like I just moved out here.
That's crazy.
Like a year ago. But yeah, so I moved here for a job. I got a promotion. I used to work for a company called Zappos.com, and they were acquired by Amazon. If you don't know, a lot of Amazon, like the major warehouses, are in this region of Kentucky, like Indiana. And I worked in supply chain. So in order to accept, I had to move here to Louisville. And as you mentioned, it's a great place to live for families. And I had a little girl. I was hoping to have more kids, but I wasn't comfortable having more children in Las Vegas. If you know, you know. Not that Vegas is a terrible place, but like, let's be honest, like.
I don't know if it's the best place to settle down.
I think some people from I was gonna say the Bay. So West Coast. I think some people from Vegas would agree. Like it's not like the greatest place to raise kids. And I had traveled here for work several times prior to moving. And I was like, this seems like a nice place to raise a family. And it is. So I cannot believe we've been here for going on 6 years.
That's crazy to think.
I know. So I worked for Zappos, I think only for like a year or 2 moving out here. Then I worked for eBay, which was my last like corporate job. I was a consumer insights senior manager, which was just like a facet of marketing. Because I know I tell you all the time, marketing, there's so many different areas you can go in. But basically managing, helping to manage eBay's like large community of sellers and buyers and like all their feedback, which you'll learn about as you like grow in marketing. So I was doing that, and then they had RTO orders, which is return to office, if you don't know what that is. And where's the office? In San Jose, California. So, and I have no desire to live in San Jose, California. And my manager was super aware of that. I made that very clear because I knew it was coming. So I would always make comments like, yeah, I love working here. I'm never gonna move. Like I would just like always say stuff like that. So I just knew it was coming.
You did do a lot of traveling for eBay.
Every couple months.
Yeah.
Yeah, every couple months. I mean, I was doing so much corporate travel, at least for like the latter half, like 4 years of my career, just traveling like coast to coast. But I had no desire to live in California like that.
Yeah.
So RTO returned to office, and they knew I wasn't going, so they let me go, and they gave me a severance, of course, just because of my position and stuff. So I took everything that I had, all the money that I had from that, all the money that I had from Kawaii Candy Cart, and I was like, we're going in. I bought the trailer, started the store. I was like, I wasn't going to open a brick and mortar for like another 5 years. Like I was like, I just wanted to build a little bit more. But I was like, if there's any time to do it, I've got to do it now.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that I did because, well, I guess we can get into that in another episode. Right. We don't know if those other places would exist had not we opened. But yeah.
We wouldn't know.
We wouldn't know.
You took a risk.
For sure.
And it's turned into something very beautiful.
Thanks. Well, thanks. So now this is what I do. And I've been a full-time entrepreneur for going on 2 years in January. Even though it feels like 10 years.
I was going to say, it feels so long.
I know, but that's because I've had other businesses before.
That's true.
Yeah, so my very first business was when I was like 20, 21. I was a baker. And I don't have any footage right now.
I need to ask Mom to find those photos.
Yeah.
So I can have her send it.
People don't believe me.
But I have proof.
People believe me. I was known as the baker. Everywhere that I worked, I was the baker. And I worked with fondant, and I made like characters, like the cupcakes.
And cake pops.
Oh, I was the cake pop.
The cake pops were the bomb. And the little cupcakes that you would make.
The cake pops is what did me in. That I had one big order, and it was too much for me.
They looked really good though. Like, I'll give it to you.
And that's what did me in. I was like, this is too much work for one person. So I was like, and I was young, so it didn't even matter. I was like, I had like 6 jobs. It didn't even matter.
Right.
And then fast forward to, I was probably 27, 28, 29. I had a clothing line, La Rose.
That was also very good.
Oh, well, thanks. It wasn't super well known, but throughout our community of friends and family, everybody had
was
La Rose on.
Okay.
Everybody had
the designs were.
Thank you. They're very simple. And the aesthetic was a lot different than this store. It was very dark. The aesthetic was
very streetwear.
Very streetwear, very dark, which is, I feel like, another side of me. Like, I have 2 sides. It's either this or it's, like, very dark. So that was more the streetwear, the darker side. The brand talked a lot about, like, social issues and social injustice and giving back to the community. And it was cool, but the aesthetic wasn't as closely aligned to who I am as the Kawaii is.
Yeah.
And ultimately, I just decided I didn't want to design clothes. It was fun. I've always been, like, I used to sew when I was younger and whatever, but to be honest, it felt like I was creating waste. And I really, but as soon as it felt like I was creating waste, which I think that says a lot about maybe what I thought about my own product, because it wasn't like Atelier or, whatever.
Yeah.
I was just like, I don't really want to make clothes. I don't want to contribute to.
It just wasn't like giving you the like excitement that this kind of does.
Yeah, but it was cool. Like people felt very strongly about it. But
it was a very good like.
Thank you. It was hard. The rose is hard.
I know. I bet
that could have been a movement, but I just. It wasn't. It didn't speak to me, I guess, as well as.
You tried, though.
Yeah.
You tried.
And I didn't like making clothes at the end of the day. I don't care to make clothes.
Right. It's just not your thing.
No, that's okay. It's not my thing. So, yeah.
And then after that? This?
Kawaii. So, Kawaii stemmed from, I was working at eBay, and like any job that I've had, it wasn't fulfilling. Like, I was just like, I don't know, like always making good money and like, doing the hard things, but it wasn't fulfilling. Like something was always missing. I always had
Yeah.
something on the side. So I've always loved cotton candy. Like I said, I grew up in San Diego. San Diego Fair is major. San Diego County Fair.
Yeah.
Del Mar Fair. Shout out to those who remember. But that's like pretty. How would you describe it? It's a big part of your Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese plays a
Especially
big
if you live
part.
near Mesa.
Okay, shout out to Mira Mesa Chuck E. Cheese.
Like, what do those things have in common? Cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
At least back in the day, Chuck E. Cheese had cotton candy.
They had
They
bags.
had the bags of cotton candy.
Bags of cotton candy. I don't know if they still.
I don't think they do, but I haven't been in so long. But I love cotton candy, and I have 2 daughters, and I don't know. I always do the most for the kids. I try to. I try to. And we didn't have a cotton candy machine. I was like, why don't we have a cotton candy machine? Like, we entertain so much. Why do we not have a cotton candy machine? And so I looked on Amazon and I saw the pink one.
Yeah.
And I was like, need that. I was like, need that. So I ordered it just to entertain the kids. Because at this time, we had kids in and out of our house. Like, we were the...
Right.
Which we had to put a stop to that because that was
the corner house.
That was getting a little crazy. But we had kids in and out of our house all the time, and it was fun. I was like, what do I not have? A cotton candy machine. They need this. They need to be exposed to this part of my childhood.
Right. Yes.
And then, of course, the wheels started turning, and I was like, oh, somebody else needs this service too. And I don't know. It didn't really take me long at all to come up with Kawaii Candy Karaoke. Like, I just kind of looked around my home office, which is covered in Hello Kitty and like cute stuff, and I don't know. I just feel like I'm really cool. I'm very quick to, very decisive, very quick and very decisive. So I was like, boom, 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 Kawaii Candy Karaoke. Yeah, I was like done within a week. I had the logo, I had everything, and we was in business.
Okay.
And I had my first client maybe in like a couple of weeks. Within that first month, I had my first paid client. Shout out Heather. Yes, this is. So, yeah, that's how Kawaii Candy Karaoke.
So you started out with just the cart, and then what led you to growing bigger?
So it was so I actually ordered, because the trailer is a custom built from the ground up. So I actually ordered that before I got fired. So I ordered that. Oh. Yeah, I started that ordering process in August, but I was fired in January. Oh, so that was like a huge risk. But I was like, I don't always want to be like a push cart. Like I want to, can I make it a food truck? And I did some research. I went through Arete food trailers out of somewhere in California, somewhere in Southern California. And they said it was going to be a 6 to 7 month lead time. So I was like, well, I need to get it done now. Yeah. And then I got fired in January. And so I was like, perfect. I
didn't know you had that prior.
Yeah, I ordered it in August of 2023. So literally a couple months after I started Kawaii. Right. I was like, we go bigger. And then I got fired and I was like, we're doing this. We're doing this. So
the option now.
Yeah. So that's how I ended up with that. And good thing, because we will be hella busy in 2023.
Busy.
Yeah.
Especially
setback this year.
2024.
Yeah.
Very busy. The summer that I came out here, busy.
No, that was last year. Wait. Oh, yeah. No, 2024 was insane. No, so 2023 was our first year. 2024 was insane.
Insane. That was a lot.
That was a lot.
But it was good.
We were going hard. Had that trailer. We
had the trailer. We were promoting the store.
Oh my God.
We were promoting everything, basically. We were making custom fans for events. Oh my gosh. Goodie bags.
We were doing everything. Events that we probably had no business being at. Like,
the beer fest.
Oh my God. That was such a bust. That was the
beer fest.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But that's what you have to do.
It's a learning process.
It's a learning process. And this year I took a step back, mainly because of the store. The next year, we got some things. We got some things. So, you got to stay tuned. We got to stay tuned. Because the store, the store is
the store has its own.
It literally has its own. It's literally like taken off and done its own thing.
The store has its own stuff.
I would say, yeah. It's literally, the store has taken off and done its own thing to where people are like, oh, You guys do catering?
Right.
Yeah, we started that first. No one knew that because the store is doing the well. And shout out
y'all.
Yeah, not me. Shout out
y'all.
Shout out to the customers and to people
y'all
who have supported
are
us.
the real ones,
And
especially the day ones.
Yeah, seriously.
Loyal.
Seriously.
Shout out y'all.
Yeah.
Because that's, if I've ever seen loyalty, it's the customers here.
It is the customers here. We have the best customers.
Mm-hmm.
We got to get some of them in. Like Vanessa.
I know.
We got to get some of them. We have some of the best regulars. Like that we see all the time.
All the time.
And they act shocked when we know their names. And we're like,
right.
How could we not know your name?
Like y'all are yelling at each other, not in a bad way, but y'all are always talking. We just pick up
names
on
coming up on the sales reports over and over again. It's like, how could we not know your name?
Because when you sign up for that loyalty discount,
we know your name.
We know your name.
They act shocked. It's like, of course we know your name. We see you.
Right. We see you logging in, claiming your points.
Right.
When you come in.
And I think I think there's so many things special about our store, but with it being small, we receive, I don't know if I would call it criticism or whatever. I wouldn't call it criticism, but people are always just saying, I wish it was bigger. I wish it was bigger. Yeah. But that was never the vision for this store, for it to be like this big, massive, like, what's that thing called? That giant thing off the freeway. Main event. Oh. It was never meant to be
a big entertainment space.
It was never meant to be that. My vision. So everything with Kawaii has always been small. Our trailer is the smallest food truck you've probably ever seen in your life. And my vision for the store was to be like a hole in the wall. It was literally like, I just envisioned this cute hole in the wall. Right. But that has so much to offer. And even the karaoke rooms, they weren't even meant, like the hallway was never meant to be open the way that it is. It was supposed to be like a reveal, like a hidden, it was supposed to be like a hidden thing. Like, so it was, here's the original design. Only my husband knows this. There was supposed to be another plushie wall there. You only knew the karaoke rooms were there if you booked. Like, you can just freely walk back there.
I like that concept.
We could not do that because of...
We should do that.
We can't. Big shout out to the city inspectors who literally could not wrap their heads around this concept, which there's nothing...
Of a speakeasy?
There's nothing complicated about this concept at all. They couldn't wrap their heads around it. And they needed the hallway, which I get. They needed it to be open all the way to the back for like a fire exit. Even the front door is right there. But exit door right there. But that was the original concept, was that it was supposed to be like it's supposed to be a reveal. Yeah. A secret door. Yeah. Which was inspired by Beauty in Essex in New York. Okay. It's like this restaurant. There's a lot of places like this. Like Bodega, I think it's Bodegas in New York or in Boston, which is a clothing brand. Mm-hmm. The front of the store is just a bodega. Oh. You think. So you think. Right. But then it opens into a whole clothing store. If you know, though, they'll let you back there. And Beauty in Essex is the same way. It's like a little bodega in the front, and then it opens to this huge restaurant in the back. Only if you have a reservation. So it was inspired by that, but shout out to the city inspectors who literally can't wrap their heads around anything other than a bar and a pizza shop out here. So if you ever wonder why, how come Louisville doesn't have this? Don't ask too much.
Blame the city.
Don't ask too much.
Blame the city.
This is where y'all live.
But I will say the store is basically like a little like gem that you just find. And once you know,
Yeah, it was just never meant to be like a huge project. Mm-hmm. And also it's completely self-funded. I don't have huge project money. Right. I don't have that. This is all my own money. Right. No investors, no anything. It's literally my own money. So who's going? This is all me.
Who gonna fund it?
Besides coming out of my pockets right now. Like, this is all me. So this is what I could do.
You see her, it's all her.
Hey, when you see it, it's on me. When you see it, it's on me. Hey,
literally, it's all her.
That's it.
All her.
That's it. And not to mention, Kawaii literally means small, cute, and endearing. Right. So why the hell?
And it's not Kawaii in Hawaii.
Yeah, that's
the other place
that's even
with different spelling.
That's even spelled different. So that's okay. I know. You know what?
And that's okay.
And that's okay.
We're here.
But yes. So that's like a big thing. A lot of people ask, what was your idea? What made you come up with this?
Right.
A lot of things. But moving to Louisville was like a huge culture shock for me. Growing up in San Diego and growing up in Las Vegas, in two places that are wildly diverse. And that's why I say here, I feel like I stick out like a sore thumb. But if I go back to San Diego, I'm not sticking out.
You're going to run into a cousin at the store.
You're going to run into a lot of people who look like us, right? And same with Las Vegas. Las Vegas is wildly diverse. And so coming out here, it was a culture shock. And it's like kind of sad. It was an adjustment. Yeah. There are places, we're not going to act like there aren't. Oh, yeah. Asian markets. And
there's a lot of safe spaces for people who are and who do enjoy.
We're right next to a fire Mexican restaurant. I mean, there's still... The
burrito tacos?
Louisville has more Mexican restaurants than Las Vegas did.
Oh, they do?
There's a Mexican restaurant in every corner of the city. But, yeah, I mean, there's definitely, like, diversity here more than I expected. But it's just nothing compared to,
not the same.
San Diego and Vegas. So I felt like there was an opportunity to not only create like a cool pocket in a neighborhood that just didn't have anything like it, but to create an opportunity for like culture. Yeah. And to engage people in culture in a way that's like fun and like not intimidating, which I think it still could be intimidating for a certain demographic. But yeah, just the way that's like fun and approachable, but an opportunity to like educate. And how I like to say we connect candy and culture. It's kind of like, I feel like our vibe between like our content, the music we play, the stuff that we offer our events. It's not just candy, it's candy and culture.
Yes.
Handshake.
Diversity.
Yeah. Diversity, equity, and inclusion here.
We are DEI. We are literally
DEI personified. So, but yeah, what were we talking about? Yeah, so like candy and culture. That was like a big thing for me. So
and there's a lot of cultured people out here.
Yes.
But they're hidden.
And also in Louisville, I feel like it's so the spectrum is wide. I feel like when you meet someone who is cultured, they are very well traveled. Like they've traveled more than I have. Right. You know, they've been everywhere and
heavy on that. They've traveled a lot.
Everywhere. So shout out to the people who are like born and raised here, but they really made the effort to like see the world. I think that's so respectable. I don't even have the means to do that. So I think that's awesome. But amazing. Then it's like there's like the whole other side where it's like we've had customers just be like, why is everything in Chinese in here? It's like
there's a customer that came in and they were like, Dubai chocolate, bye-bye.
First of all, not Dubai, bye-bye.
And I was just sitting there like, okay.
Well.
Okay.
Yeah, well.
Example
that would describe the average experience. Yeah. But
and then there's people who come in who have been raised where we're from the West Coast, and are like, oh my god, they're like, oh my god, this is like everything that I've grown up on.
Yeah. And I think that's the best compliment I feel like I've received is when people say, when they come here and they feel like, they say it reminds me of home, wherever that is. If they're from Southern California, if they're from Japan, which we've had that before, people are like, oh, it reminds me, which I'm like, so I've never been to Japan. I can't afford it. And now that I have kids, I really can't afford it. It's on our to-do list, but, you know, we've studied it. I've studied it. I pay attention a lot, you know, inspired immensely by the culture. And so to hear people say that is like such a compliment.
That is a really big compliment.
Yeah.
Just to hear like that they feel reminded of something.
Yeah, it just feels like we nailed that part of the vibe, I guess, which is just being heavily inspired by like Kawaii culture, which originated in Japan, which is why we named it that, because we love it and they're the originator. So yeah.
So shout out them.
Shout out Japan.
Shout out Japan. Keep doing what you're doing.
Shout out Japan.
Shout out Japan.
Yeah. many layers to that. Shout out Kawaii culture.
Kawaii culture.
Shout out like Super Mario stuff like Nintendo and like Hello Kitty, Sanrio, SNX.
Heavy on Sanrio.
Yeah.
Heavy on Tokidoki. Heavy on.
I don't think Tokidoki's from Japan.
Are they not?
I don't know, girl.
Heavy on Kawaii culture.
Pokemon. There you go, Pokemon. Yeah.
Shout out.
It's a layered history. But anywho, so yeah, candy and culture, and that's how we kind of came up. That's how I kind of came up with this. And
it's you.
Thank God you moved out here to help me like grow it and keep it running until we get the next.
It's been fun.
Going.
It's fun working here.
I'm glad to hear that.
I like working here.
I'm glad to hear that.
I like meeting people. I like talking to people.
I love that.
And moving to a state where I didn't know anyone.
Yeah.
It's nice having interactions every once in a while.
Yeah.
With just, how would you, the Kentuckians?
Sure.
Are
you trying to describe the people?
Like just the people that live here. I don't want to call them Kentuckians because not everyone's from Kentucky, but like
Louisville.
The community.
Yeah, the community, the local community.
No cards.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's very nice.
And I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful for you and the team because I get burnt out really easily being busy all the time and then being an introvert.
Right.
Which no one ever believes me when I tell them that I'm introverted.
And heavy on she is.
Heavy on I like to be by myself.
She likes to be at home.
But but I'm always like working. You know
at the end of the day, she's the mom.
At the end of the day, I'm so busy. And
she's a mom. She's a full-time.
I'm so grateful for having a team, especially like because I feel like Kai and I are similar a lot, but like you and Michelle just nail the customer service, and Abby did as well.
Right.
Shout out Abby, who we had on the team, and I'm so grateful for people like you who are just like outgoing.
Yeah.
So sometimes I need a break.
Cause
when I'm not here, I'm definitely not chilling. That's for sure.
Right.
Ain't no chilling happening in my life.
Never that.
But should we do like a taste test before we go?
Yeah.
Every episode, we're going to do a taste test of something that we haven't had, although Shia tries pretty much everything in the store. Admittedly, there are things I haven't tried. We both haven't tried these. The cinnamon bun Oreos. These are from Korea. It says Korea on the box and it looks like Korea script or text. So we're going to give these a try.
Exciting.
Yeah? Okay.
I'm excited. I like Cinnabon. So this should be a good one.
Won't smell anything yet. Oh! I love that they do this.
That's so cute. Portion.
So I noticed that like Asian treats, they're always like pre-portioned.
About 3 servings per container. Oh, and you get 2 bags in 1 box.
That is so cute.
So you get 6 cookies.
Okay, you want that one?
Sure.
Okay. That's cute. So there's 6 cookies.
Yeah.
It's $6 a box. Shout out Terrace. I mean, imported stuff was always kind of expensive.
Yeah.
But, so. Ooh. Wait a minute. Why is that so?
That smells.
I feel like.
I want this as a lotion.
I feel like I also noticed with Asian, like, when they say it's a flavor like tiramisu or cinnabon,
it smells exactly.
It's really going to be like that. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be like artificial. The reason why we're reacting the way we're reacting because it smells like actual cinnabon.
It literally smells like you walked into cinnabon.
Like not like a fake artificial one. This is what they look like. It says Oreo on there.
Okay. White frosting. Okay. That smells really good. Cheers. That frosting is crazy.
This was lighter than I expected it to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like
in comparison to the smell of it,
the taste is lighter.
A lot softer than a regular Oreo, in my opinion.
It's so crunchy though,
but not as like hard. Like it's crunchy, but it like literally dissolves in your mouth as you're eating it. The frosting. Oh, you actually get 4 cookies.
Ooh.
1, 2,
Yay.
3, 4. Yeah, I just had, yeah, you get 4.
Yay!
So you get 8 cookies.
Yay! Yay! Yeah, the frosting is not as dense as like a US Oreo.
Mm-hmm.
It's more, I wouldn't say like airy by any means, but it's not as just like dense.
Yeah.
It's like buttercream versus the other type of frosting.
The frosting is just like, because it almost has like, because what is the frosting that's on regular like cinnamon rolls? Like a
Cream cheese.
I was gonna say there's like that hint of cream cheese in it, but it's not like too crazy.
It's not crazy though.
To be like,
what you taste the most is like the cinnamon bread, and then the it's just cinnamon.
I don't know, these are really good.
You could have told me this was like churro flavored. I probably would believe it.
You could have told me that this was like a anything. Yeah, I probably would be like, yeah. Well, this is really good though.
So, Oreos do not last long in this store. We have had so many different flavors. We've had brownie batter. We've had strawberry wafer,
wafer,
the tiramisu. 3 days max, gone.
The Ritz chocolate crackers.
Yeah,
gone.
Any like cookie or cracker like they do not last. In
the choco brownies.
These are also online right now on our website. So
these are really good.
All that to say, now that we've done a taste test, historically when we do a taste test, even if it's gross, doesn't matter. It's not gonna last on the shelf. So,
this is really good though.
Mm-hmm.
This would be really good with some milk.
Or not.
I like milk.
Well, this is fun. Thanks for tuning in. We'll get better sound, better everything as we go. But we literally just did this on a whim, just so I could get it done.
Yeah.
Just to say we got it done.
Yeah.
So let us know in the comments what you'd like to hear more, see more. If you liked it, I don't know. But thanks for tuning in. Please like, subscribe. Check out our website, and if you're local, come check out the store sometime. Come say what's up, or if the trailer's out and you see a small pink toaster on wheels, that's me. So, yeah. Cool. We did it.